Wondered Chrissy, and we're here in the kitchen again, different perspective. It's Monday, April 8th. It is Eclipse Day. We're probably 2 hours from the start of it. It'll happen here at about 2:10, between 2 and 2:10. A little sweaty here. I was out doing some yard work, getting the garbage ready to go for tomorrow. Have a lot of yard work to do. It's going to be a beautiful day. It's going to be 70 today. So we're looking forward to that. I was just looking at the stock market. Maybe we'll make this a finance video because you guys know I love finance, but it seems like the tube doesn't like to propagate my ideas about finance. Let's see. Gold's just kind of holding at 23.45. It's up 30 cents today. Silver though is up 31 cents. It's 27.82. It's heading to 28. Been a long time since it's hit 28, guys. It's starting to edge up. In energy, the XLE I always talk to you guys about. Its energy ETF is holding at 97.80. So I haven't been out in a couple of days. Maybe today we'll make it out and drive around a bit and check on gas prices. I suspect gas is probably 4.20 to 4.30 now around here. It just keeps going up. And as I said before, May 1st, we go to summer blend, and summer blend is usually more expensive here. Got my morning Java, taking a little break from some yard work. We're still a couple of weeks away from cutting the grass. It's green, but it's hasn't been warm enough for the grass to really grow. So the grass is kind of like a carpet now. It's not really growing. And soon we'll have weeds. So I'm ready though. I got my fertilizer. I got my weed and feed, and starting to clean up the gardens. I'm going to plant a garden again this year. Some tomatoes, some squash, some cucumber, just some basics to get us by for the summer. So there you go. Hope you're having a good beginning of the week. It's Monday. It's Monday. Another week is tax day. So I got susie-q working on the taxes. Everyone loves to pay their taxes. We wait till the last minute. I heard there's a scam out there that you need to be aware of on the dark web. There's people that are creating fake IDs and stuff, and somehow they determine if you getting money back, and they're filing your taxes ahead of time so they can get your money. And personally, my approach to taxes is only pay what you have to. If you can defer it to another couple of months, go ahead and do that. You always want to have your taxes where you owe them a little bit and they don't owe you. Because I really don't like giving my money to the government interest free for 6 to 9 months, right? That doesn't make sense. If you're working in the common sense realm, you should just give the government what you have to. And at the end of the year, you should be close as you can to zero. Maybe you owe them a little bit of money. That's the way to operate your taxes if you can. And I know some people got complex tax scenarios and stuff, but from a basic person, that's how you should be operating. If I were to, that's how I operate. It's not financial advice, but that's just how I operate. So, yeah, tax day next Monday. Get your taxes ready, pull them all together, and give Uncle Sam what he is due, or not. So we got that going for us. What else do we have? The market's like down 6 points. It's going up and down all day. Not doing much of anything. Janet Yellen was over in China last week, and she's trying to listen to this, and you can laugh too. Janet Yellen was in China trying to convince the Chinese that they shouldn't build so many EV cars. Um, Go figure, right? Who predicted that? They've cornered the market on all the materials for the batteries. They are now like I saw an article this morning. It said that they're making 4 times the amount of electric cars that they need. Let me say that again. 4 times the amount of electric cars than they need. And guess where those are going to end up, folks? Not that we don't have a glut already of electric cars. They're going to end up in North America for sure. I hear they're building a factory in Mexico as I do this video. They'll be importing some cars to Mexico probably and sending them across the border free of charge probably. So there you go. If you guys been watching this channel for any length of time, you know I hate EVs. They can sell them if they want, but they're not doing a very good job of that, I'll tell you that. But I just don't want it forced down my throat, right? I don't want to be told that I have to buy an EV. If I want to buy an EV, I'll buy an EV. If I want to buy a gas guzzler, I'll buy a gas guzzler. So there's the rub there. So I'm hearing that probably 4 months ago, the demand for EVs had topped off. Everyone that wanted an EV had already got one. Yeah, so we know how many stupid people there are in the world then, right? Can figure that out arithmetically. Having a hard time saying that. But anyway, you can figure that out for yourself. I guess there's not a lot of them. Ford cut back 2/3 of their F-150 Lightning factory in Detroit. They found out people don't want an electric F-150. Go figure. And if you go to a Ford dealer, you're bound to see at least 10 to 15 EVs, whether they be the Mach-E's or the F-150s on their lots, and they're just sitting there, okay, for months and months and months, if not, there's probably some from last year still on some of the local dealers here. And now they're saying that the EVs are actually worse for the environment than a gas-powered car. Go figure, right? We've been lied to again. They're heavier, so they tear up the roads more. You don't get as much use on the tires. I guess now they're coming out with EV tires because of the high torque. They just tear through a normal tire like you would not believe. There's really not a lot of places to recycle your EV, and you're probably paying more in taxes too. Or excuse me, insurance. You're paying more in insurance for an EV because they're harder to replace. And as I said before, if you get sideswiped in an EV, it's very easily that car can be totaled. Normally, if that happens in a normal car, they just fix it, maybe $1,000 to $3,000. In an EV, it's totaled. So I don't know. Don't make sense to me. I'm a common sense guy, folks. Like, share, and subscribe. We got a couple of viewers there. Be sure to like, be sure to share, and be sure to subscribe. Check out our migrant videos. We usually do daily migrant videos called Migrant Mayhem. Real quiet on the migrants. I think they've got the shelters locked down because of the measles and the mumps and the tuberculosis. And not a lot of news about the migrants. And I suspect they probably stopped evicting them now that they have have these diseases running rampant within many of the shelters. So did a video yesterday where I talked to Alderman Raymond Lopez. Came out in a news blurb saying that we've been lied to, right? The public has been lied to since last August. There's been measles and mumps going around the police force, the first responders, since August. So this measles and mumps thing is not new. Brandon would have you believe that, but it's not. It's been festering since August, September of last year, and only getting worse. So I'm sure it's probably running through these shelters like a fire through dry grass in the springtime, right? They do a lot of controlled burns here in the Midwest, and those fires move quickly and burn hot. So that's probably what's happening in some of these 23 shelters in Chicago. So, and as I mentioned too, you're going to be hearing soon about some STDs, a rise in STDs here in the Midwest, specifically Chicago. So I'll let you ponder that and why that is. And it is related to the migrants. I'm also hearing that the migrants who can't get boomsticks are using pipes and brass knuckles and trying to do what some of the street gangs do, where they ride around at night in cars looking for innocent victims in the dark of night, piling out of the car when they see somebody walking by themselves and stealing their money, stealing their phones, and stealing whatever they can. Only they're not using boomsticks. They're using pipes, lead pipes, and brass knuckles. There you go. There you go. You heard it here, Land Cruiser Midwest. So, yeah, James, we got James here. Are you going to watch the eclipse? He asks. Certainly, certainly. I just did a video, or actually, I took a videotape of early this morning. So I'm going to show you the difference between like 10 o'clock in the morning and as we head towards the eclipse from 1 to 2:15 is the range here. We're like 6 hours north of the range of totality. Carbondale is where that is down there in southern Indiana, Indianapolis. So we're like 4 to 6 hours away, but we'll see it here. I went through the one in 2017. I was driving through Indiana at the time, and it got like really gray out, like a weird gray hue in the atmosphere. And they say that the birds will like stop chirping. We got a lot of birds here, so we'll be able to figure that out. And they're chirping like mad this morning. Need to give them some more bird seed, but yeah, they're saying we'll get like a darkness, just kind of like a gray hue that will come down today. So we'll try to get some video of that. Maybe I'll do like a side by side video so you can see the difference. But they're saying it's a big tourist thing. There's people flocking to southern Illinois and Arkansas and everywhere where they can see this. They're charging big bucks too for hotels and stuff. So I'm not convinced that being in the track of totality is going to be that much different than not. I don't know, but we'll capture some videos today and we'll show those out there. That's all that's happened here in the Midwest. We're happy today's going to be 70. We've been kind of stuck in the 30s and 40s for the last couple of weeks. We had a taste of nice weather 3 weeks ago, and then it just kind of vanished. Surprisingly, the baseball teams here in town have gotten in most of their games. I think the Sox had to cancel or postpone one game. Other than that, the Cubs and the Sox have gotten their games in this spring. So there you go. If you're interested in baseball, I'll keep track of it. We did a video on Harry Carey. We went to see Harry Carey last year, as we're hoping that the Cubs would make a late season surge and get into the playoffs. And once again, they couldn't do it. So we actually went to see Harry Carey's burial place in All Saints Cemetery in Des Plaines, Illinois. We also saw the Ray Meyer of the DePaul Blue Demons back in the 70s, and the people that own Salerno Cookies. I don't know if you guys are big fans of when you were kids of Salerno Cookies. They were a very popular brand here in Chicago. So we saw that, and we saw one of the Ringling brothers is buried there. So there you go. There you go. You can check that video out. Type in All Saints, Land Cruiser Midwest All Saints, and maybe it'll come up. So thanks for joining today. I'm going to end here. Comment down below what you're doing today. If you're looking at the Eclipse, you got your glasses, you're ready to go. And what else you want to comment about? Feel free to comment about anything. We love to have you guys join us on a daily basis. We try to keep the topics fresh, right? We do a little bit of finance, stock market stuff. A lot of people don't seem interested in that, but that's how you guys get wealthy. By watching the stock market and learning about the stock market, folks, that's how you will get wealthy. And, silver and gold too. I firmly suggest that you guys look at buying some silver and gold called assets, right? Precious metals, assets. As our economy devolves, folks, some cash is almost useless. It is wasting away its value on a daily basis, and the central banks are stockpiling gold like you would not believe. So those are the people that know what's going on, is the central bank, and if they're doing that, you should be doing it too. It's just my opinion, but that's what I'm here to tell you. So thank you for joining us. Like, share, and subscribe. DJ Wonder Chrissy for Land Cruiser Midwest. Over and out. See ya.